Every person who wants to live a long active life without illness should remember that health is an invaluable gift, which must be taken care of not from time to time and not only when the first signs of illness have made themselves felt, but every day. We create problems for ourselves due to the fact that we do not protect the health given to us by nature. As a result, first mild ailments appear and then a whole bunch of chronic diseases. Today I want to talk about how to cleanse the blood vessels of the brain, offer you simple recipes. Infusion of herbs to cleanse the blood vessels of the brain. Thanks to this remedy, the vessels become elastic, dizziness and tinnitus disappear, metabolism improves, and the body is cleansed. Grind and mix 100 grams of chamomile, street Johnswort immortelle, birch buds. Pour 1 tablespoon of this mixture with boiling water, 0.5 liters, leave for 20 minutes, strain and squeeze. In the evening, before going to bed, pour half of the infusion into a glass, and 1 teaspoon of honey, and with a pharmacy pipette add 1 drop of laurel oil. It is sold in pharmacies in 15g packs, and drink before bed. After that you can't eat or drink anything. In the morning, heat the remaining mixture in a water bath. Do not boil in any case. Add 1 teaspoon of honey and 1 drop of laurel oil again and drink 20 minutes before breakfast. Do this daily until the bottle of laurel oil runs out. A positive result will certainly be, but not immediately, after about 1.5 months. If your butter is sold in a different package, the recipe needs to be adjusted. In our pharmacy, I have now found a little laurel of 5g each. It costs 40 rubles. For the course, it means that you will need 3 packs of oil. Another great recipe that will help cleanse the blood vessels of the brain is the pine needle recipe. Lyubov Borisovna, the senior nurse, also told me about this recipe when my daughter and I were in hematology. Then I learned so many recipes from her. She advised very much to strengthen the immune system after chemotherapy and just to improve their health to give our children this recipe. There are many diseases that pine needles will help get rid of. Kidney disease, cardiovascular disease, optic nerve atrophy, seizures, everything is within the power of pine. Recipe for the restoration of cerebral vessels from pine. Mix 5 tablespoons of pine, 2 tablespoons of chopped rose hips, 2 tablespoons of onion husks. Pour a glass of raw materials with 1 liter of water, bring to a boil. Let it brew during the night, wrapped in something warm, and take instead of water from 0.5 liters to 1 liter per day. The daily rate can be gradually increased. It is very pleasant to drink. No discomfort. You can make this recipe without onion peel, but it is very good for those with diseased kidneys. If made without onion skins, the proportions in the recipe remain the same. I can tell you a little about pine needles. It's winter now, it's very good to collect them right now. Do not be lazy, go to the forest. Away only from the road. You will sort everything out at home, leave the right amount for the recipe, the rest can be put in the bag and on the balcony. The needles can and would even be better just cut with scissors. In case of a stroke, at the same time with the broth, take 2 lemons a day, half a lemon per reception. Peel the lemon, chop finely, pour over the broth of needles and drink in 1 gulp. It is advisable to take 1 hour before meals or 1 hour after meals. Lemons should be consumed within 2 weeks. In severe cases, the period can be increased to 3 weeks. Then a 2-3 week break and repeat again. You know, all these recipes were written down then in hematology. How many years have passed? Lyubov Borisovna often reminded me of them. I told so much about how people simply rose thanks to these recipes. Immunity rose, blood vessels were cleansed, general condition improved significantly. Cleansing the blood vessels of the brain with walnuts, tangerines and raisins. It is necessary, first of all, to do everything systematically, for a long time. Eat about 1 tangerine, a small pinch of raisins, and 3 walnuts every morning. Exactly in this order. Do not mix. They are strictly in this amount. After that, you cannot eat or drink anything for 20 minutes. Then you can drink a glass of cool water and have breakfast. It is best to eat this course for at least 3 months. It is possible for 6 months. Tasty, healthy, but you need a system. Cleansing the blood vessels of the brain with garlic. Take 1 head of garlic, pass through a press, pour a glass of unrefined sunflower oil over it. Place on the bottom shelf in the refrigerator. The next day, do the following: squeeze juice from 1 lemon. You need to take the mixture as follows: mix 1 teaspoon of lemon juice with 1 teaspoon of garlic infusion. Take 30 minutes before meals 3 times a day. The course of treatment is 3 months. Then take a break and repeat this course. Elixir of life. Take honey, olive oil and lemon juice in equal proportions, 1:1:1. Mix everything and take 1 teaspoon in the morning on an empty stomach 30 minutes before meals. Perfectly cleanses blood vessels, eliminates headaches, improves general condition. These are the recipes I wanted to share with you. Surely, there are many other recipes for cleansing the vessels of the brain. I share what has been tested in practice. Of course, one must not forget that while doing this one must lead a healthy lifestyle. Work on yourself. Eat right, include feasible physical exercise and gentle hardening. I wish everyone health with healthy blood vessels, excellent memory and general tone of life. If this is interesting for you, subscribe, like, for which thank you very much for me. This will be an incentive to continue to post many more useful, interesting tips. You can also donate any amount you see fit on PayPal, the link will be under the video.